Hello again. My main flower bed garden is starting to bloom very beautifully. But the problem is that I still don't have any seating here. And that is of course a must if I want to call this a garden room, like I have decided. So in this video I'm going to build a daybed or a sunbed in order to spend more time in this lovely garden room. I'll start by making a very simple support frame for the boards of the bed. And yes, perhaps I should mention that I'm in no kind of partnership with Ryobi, even though you will be seeing me using all kinds of tools from them. I've simply sort of gone into collecting their tools because the batteries fit all the devices, so it's practical. Anyway, now I'll stop talking for a while and focus on the work. Okay, it's been quite straightforward so far, as you can see. The long supports there are about 2 meters long and the shorter ones about 50 centimeters long. And these planks here, these have been pre-cut to 2.5 meters long, and they work for me for this purpose. So I'm just laying them here on top of the frame to get an idea how many of these I can fit here. I mean, it's good to leave little gaps in between the boards, especially outdoors here, I think, so that they have some room to move or expand and shrink, you could say. I don't know the sort of carpenter terms for these things, but yeah, it's good to have a little room in between the boards. But anyway, what I'm thinking here is that I would like the boards to line up with the outer supports there, so that the planks wouldn't go over them at all, because I think I would like that look the most. So purely a matter of preference, that one. So yeah, that is what I'm trying to figure out here. If I can put the planks on the edges here and still have enough room in between the planks. Yes, I think I can make it work. I'll start from the outer planks and work my way in between them. And I'm not going to be too fussy about the gaps. If they are equal sizes, I'm just going to eyeball it. That usually works for me. Now I'm estimating if I like the height of the bench legs there. I'm gonna do the legs very simply by adding several of those support planks there. Those are all still loose from the frame, but yeah, it's about 40 centimeters the height of the bench with these leg structures. You know what? I'm just gonna go with these for now. I can always make modifications later too if I feel like I want to change the leg structures, but for now I feel I'm gonna go with these very simple solutions here. And that was that with the bench legs. I'm sure you got the idea how I made those. And now I'm rounding up the ends of this daybed or sunbed because it is quite a big bulky thing on the lawn here in this very open area. So in order to soften it up a bit, I decided to round up the edges. So that's what I'm doing now. Every now and then you see me here taking a break. It's not that the saw wouldn't function properly, it's just that I want to sort of see what I've been doing and if I like the curve, because again I haven't really made exact measurements for it. Instead I used this old big bucket or container that has these round edges to assist me in making the curve here. So yeah, I'm eyeballing it again, you could say. And now it's time for sanding, because now that the edges have been sawn, they are quite sharp and sort of sticks are pointing out from them. So yeah, I'll do this rough sanding. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I'm the kind of person who prefers this imperfect look rather than the perfect look. I think it's more charming. But again, that's entirely a matter of preference. We all do what we want to do with the stuff we make, I think. Anyway, this is all for the finishing touches that I will be doing for now. But later, when the bench has been spending some more time out here, I think I will also oil it with this deck oil. But for now it's better to let it sort of have a few rain showers at least. Some people might leave the oiling for the next summer even, because since this is moisture proofed wood, it already has this treatment within it, and therefore it may not take the oil in very well right away. Instead, it may need a few years until it really will take the oil in. It sort of has too much of this moisture proofing substance within it to absorb any new treatments when it's all brand new. But yeah, we'll see what I'll do with that. I'm not entirely sure yet if I'll apply anything this summer or if I'll leave it later. And this is how the final construction looks like, at least for now. As you can see, this day bed, sun bed or bulky bench is a very big thing here on the lawn, but I really wanted to get something that feels very solid and takes space in this area, because my main flower bed is also quite big, and it's nice to have something here that really fills up the space that there is. And I am already foreseeing situations where this bench can actually be quite filled with people. When, for example, we have family gatherings here and let's say want to play, for example, croquet or something on the lawn, I do think it's solid enough to take several people. But let's see, I'll try to sit on it myself. It does feel very solid. It doesn't swing or anything. And it's quite heavy to lift too. I already tested that. And I didn't want to make any armrests or backrest to this thing here because I wanted to be able to face whichever direction I feel like. So I now have this sort of 360 view to all possible directions here depending on where I want to be facing. And just as a little side note here, I really love this cool color combination that has sort of arrived here from a pure chance. First of all, I don't remember seating the foxglove here, so it has self-seated here from the other side. Then there are these blue achilles, red mixed lupins and white mixed lupins and pink and white mixed lupins. So a very beautiful combination just there. In fact, in order to make the proper initial testing of the place, I decided to pop indoors, grab myself a pillow and a blanket, and some coffee and magazines to spend some time in this newly made garden room here. I mean, it does look quite nice and inviting now, doesn't it? Certainly much more than before, since there's a designated place to spend time in this garden room. Before I get too comfy there, I'm going to make it my business to wrap up this video. So as you can see in my main flower bed, the flowers are really bursting to bloom now. The peonies, most of them are still in buds, but some have already opened. And as you can already see, it's gonna be great, the peonies, when they really get going. I'll make it my business to make a video for you where you can truly see that magnificent moment when they are all in bloom. Or perhaps I should say when they are most in bloom, because naturally the blooms come and go. But yeah, there is this peak moment, of course, when most of them are in bloom. Anyway, I hope you have liked this video, and if you would like to tag along to see more of these videos that I'm making, please consider subscribing the channel. It's completely free. Thank you for watching this one, and bye for now.